Welcome dear student in one another session in a pharmaceutics first practical session. Myself Mrs. Darshana Sandeep Shinde. Welcome to all of you in this session. Today we are performing experiment number 11. Title of our experiment is to prepare, evaluate and submit 25 ml aqueous iodine solution IP by complexation. And the synonym for this experiment is Lagol's solutions. We prepare the aqueous iodine solution by complexation method. Learning outcomes of our today's session. After watching this video, students should be able to develop intellectual skills. These are to understand the concept of solubility by complexation, to understand the color difference due to the different strength of iodine, to understand the difference between the aqueous iodine solution and alcoholic iodine solution due to the difference in the solvent used, and also develop some motor skill like skill of measurement, skill for dissolution. Let's move toward the theory behind these solutions and then understand what is meant by complexation reaction also. Now we see what are the solutions. Let's introduction to the solutions. Solution is a physically and chemically homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Main consideration in the formulation of solution is solubility of medicament in the solvent. A solution, the component of a solution present in the larger quantity, is referred to as a solvent, while other present in a smaller amount is known as the solute. The true solution, the solute is present in the molecular or ionic form, and hence true solution as referred as a molecular dispersion. The various excipient used in the dosage form for its stability as well as to improve the patient compliance. These are the solubilizing agents, viscosity controlling agents, buffers, antioxidants, colors, flavors and preservatives. These are the agents which are used as an excipient in the dosage forms. Then next we see the different forms of the solution. That means very soluble solution, freely soluble means what? This is the descriptive terms, and in these parts of solute per one part of the solute. That means how much part is get soluble. Very soluble means less than one part is remain insoluble. Freely soluble means from 1 to 10 parts remain insoluble. Soluble means from 10 to 30 parts. Sparingly soluble means from 30 to 100 parts get insoluble. Slightly soluble, here the concentration is increased. 100 to 1000 part is not soluble. Very slightly soluble means from 1000 to 10,000 part is not soluble. Insoluble or practically insoluble means more than 10,000 part is remain insoluble. Then different techniques for the solubility enhancement are solubilization using the surfactant, consolvency, then pH modification, complexation, hydrotropy, chemical modification of the drug. First of all, we see solubilization using the surfactant. A solubilization may be defined as the dissolution of poorly soluble solute molecules in the water in presence of surfactant, forming the thermodynamically stable solution. Surfactants are molecules with the well-defined polar and non-polar region that allow to aggregate in the solution, form a micelles. Solubilization occurs by solute dissolving in or being absorbed into the micelles, that is cresol with the soap solution. This is the example of that. Then next method is consolvency. In that, consolvency is the process of enhancing the solubility of a very poorly soluble drug in the water by adding water miscible solvent in which the drug is very soluble. Then the solvent is employed in achieving this goal are called as the co-solvents. The enhanced solubility through the consolvency is however regarded as the result of independent solubility of the substance in each co-solvent. Example of it, co-solvent as ethanol, sorbitol, glycerine, propylene glycol, etc. These are used as a co-solvent. The next method is pH modification method. In this method, solubility of weak acid and weak bases can be markedly affected by the pH. Hence, solubility of the drug, which are either weak acid or weak bases, may be influenced by the verification in the pH. Example of it, strong solution of ammonium acetate. The next method is complexation. In this, complexation is association between the two or more molecules to form a non-covalent base complex that has higher solubility than the drug itself. Organic compounds have a tendency to associate with each other. Example of it, complexation of iodine and potassium iodide in the iodine solution. The main consideration involved in the employing the complexation techniques are: first, the amount of a drug which can be dissolved by specific complexing agent, then whether the resulting complex is safe, stable and therapeutically effective. These are the techniques while main consideration, or these are the main consideration while employing the complexation method. Then hydrotropy. The term hydrotropy designate in increasing solubility of a drug in water owing to the presence of large amount of additives. Example of it, increased solubility of caffeine in presence of sodium benzoate and theophylline in presence of sodium salicylate. This one is example. Second, the possible mechanism of hydrotropy is considered to be the solubilization, complexation and co-solvency also. The next method is chemical modification of the drug. The method is based upon preparing the water-soluble derivative of a poorly soluble drug. Example of it, alkaloids are poorly soluble. Their derivative with the acids, these are alkaloidal salts, are fairly soluble. Example, drug like the corticosteroids have been esterified to produce the water-soluble derivatives. Other important problem involved in the development of formulation for the liquid preparations are stability, sterility, organoleptic qualities, viscosity, tonicity, specific gravity. These are the other problems while making the preparations. These are the filter plate which are used for the filtration purpose. In this filter plate, we see that different plates are used. These plates are contained the small holes, and from this, by applying the pressure, we can filter our solution. This is the metafilter which can be used for the which can use for the clarification purpose rather than the filtration one. Then move toward the new concept of this experiment. First proposition is to aqueous iodine solution prepared by complexation method, and second proposition is aqueous iodine solution 5% weight by volume, that is the source of iodine for the internal use. Then weak iodine solution 2% weight by volume, it is for antiseptic use, for external use only. And strong iodine solution 10% weight by volume, antiseptic for the, it's also external use. These are the new concept we have to understand. Then we see the different apparatus used. That is apparatus used are conical flask, glass beaker, glass rod, volumetric cylinder, dispensing balance and spatula. Then we see the formulation table. First of all, we see the what is meant by formulation table. Formulation table is the table of the ingredient which will be prescribed in our IP, BPC, BP. From we take the formula. That is here is our formula. Iodine, potassium iodide, and purified water. This is our ingredients, and quantity given for 1000 ml is mentioned here in this formula, and we have to prepare only the 25 ml of the our preparation. So this formula, though given in the IP, we keep this formula from the IP, and we prepare the quantities for only 25 ml. This can be prepared by calculating the factor. Factor can be calculated by quantity required upon quantity given. That is, our quantity required 25, quantity given 1000. Our factor is 0.025. By this factor, we multiplied all quantity given and we get our quantity taken. 50 into 0.025, we get 1.25 gram of iodine. In this way, we get all the other ingredients also, quantities of other ingredients also. Potassium iodide for 2.5 for 25 ml and purified water QS to 25 ml. Then the next column is use of ingredient. Iodine is used as an antiseptic. Potassium iodide is a co-solvent or solubilizing agent, and purified water, of course, it is used as a vehicle one. This is our formulation table. By this formulation table, we take the different quantities of our different ingredient. Then we move toward the stepwise procedure. Aqueous iodine solution containing 5% weight by volume of iodine and 10% weight by volume of potassium iodine. Iodine is a powder in a glass mortar. First we have to powder our iodine in a glass mortar. Then iodine is insoluble in water. Therefore, potassium iodide is used as a solubilizing agent, with which iodine form the polyiodide complex. These polyiodide complexes are soluble in the water. This is our potassium iodide and this is our iodine, which is insoluble. If these are mixed together, it forms a water soluble polyiodide complex. That's why iodine is not mixed in water, because it is insoluble in water, and to make it a water soluble complex we have to mix with the potassium iodide. Triturate the iodine and potassium iodide in the glass mortar. Add 1/4 quantity of vehicle. Transfer in a conical flask. Shake well till it dissolves. Then add sufficient purified water to make the required volume. Then category of our today's preparation is a source of iodine. Dose is 0.3 to 1 ml. Storage condition: preserve the aqueous solution of the iodine in a well closed container, the material of which is resistant to iodine. Then let's move toward the laboratory to see the how practical is carried out. Welcome students in Pharmaceutics First Laboratory. In this session we see the procedure of our aqueous iodine solution IP. For this we required potassium iodide, iodine in a apparatus section, beaker, mortar and pestle, glass mortar and pestle we use for the trituration of iodine and potassium iodide together to get proper mixing. Then measuring cylinder, and this is filtering assembly, pipettes, spatula. For the preparation of aqueous iodine solution IP by complexation method, we here already measured the 0.44 gram of iodine and 0.5 gram of potassium iodide. In this method, first of all, iodine, though we know that the iodine is not soluble in the water, so make it for the solution is making the solution, we mix it to the potassium iodide. So between the iodine and potassium iodide there is a complexation formed, and this complexation is soluble in, complex part is soluble in the water. For this purpose, first of all we take the measured quantity of our iodine, take in a glass mortar pestle. Here we use the glass mortar pestle because trituration is made correctly or perfectly, then add measured quantity of potassium iodide, triturate it, iodine and our potassium iodide in one direction. See, the complexation is formed, the color is changed now. Then we add the little bit quantity of our vehicle into it, so that this complex is soluble in our water. If we take only the iodine is not soluble in the water. By making complex with the potassium iodide, it get soluble. Add little water, purified water. It should not be more than our quantity we made here, 25 ml. Then pour this vehicle into measuring cylinder. To make the final preparation volume, wash it this model in this vessel with the purified water and finally make the volume makeup. Our volume is 25 ml. In this way, we prepare the aqueous iodine solution IP by complexation method. We see that our preparation has a clear one, that means it do not contain any particulate matter. Color of our preparation is reddish and odor is pungent one, though it contains the ammonia, iodine and potassium iodide, and if our volume is net 25 ml. Then pour this solution into final container, that is we use the amber color bottle. So very close container, and made the label of it, appropriate label. In this way we prepare the aqueous iodine solution by complexation method. Labeling and formulation we see in the next. By preparing the solution in the laboratory, we should maintain an observation and evaluation table, because this is one of the important criteria in our experiment. The observation table, such as mentioned here, name of preparation, it contains test, name of test, specification and observation. Name of our preparation is aqueous iodine solution IP. Description test, tests are the description. We see our description is clear one. Our preparation do not contain any particulate matter. That's why we confirm that test. Color of our preparation, we see that reddish one. We confirm that test. Odor is pungent one. The observation is confirmed. Volume, we made the 25 ml. That's why all the tests should be, observation should be confirmed. In this way, we maintain the evaluation table. Then labeling of the formulation. This is the one of the important part of any type of the experiment. Proper label should be maintained as name of our preparation, that is aqueous iodine solution IP, then quantity or volume of preparation is 25 ml. Then ingredient of preparation should be mentioned as each 1 ml contain or each 100 ml contain, or what type of volume you have prepared. Here we mentioned each 25 ml contain iodine 1.25 gram, potassium iodide 2.5 gram, purified water quantity sufficient to 25 ml. Then dose of our preparation is 0.2 to 1 ml. Category source is a source of iodine. This preparation is used as a source of iodine. Then storage, preserve the aqueous solution of iodine in a well-closed container, the material of which resistance to iodine. That means we have to store or choose a container of a amber colored bottle. For this, we already do that. Then the manufacturing license number, manufacturing batch number, manufacturing date number, expiry date, price of our preparation, and lastly at the bottom of our label we should mention the name and address of our manufacturer. Then next part we see the result. Result should be mentioned as 25 ml of aqueous iodine solution is submitted in a preserved aqueous solution of iodine in a very closed container, the material of which is resistance to iodine, that is amber color bottle with the neat label. In this way we mention the result. Then at this session we see the different questions on this experiment. The first, how the solubility of iodine enhance in aqueous iodine solution. That is, solubility of iodine is enhanced in an aqueous iodine solution by mixing with the potassium iodide. By this way, its solubility is enhanced. Explain the category of aqueous iodine solution. We know that it is a source of iodine. Give the synonym for the aqueous iodine solution. That is, liquid solution is the synonym for aqueous iodine solution. Then, why glass mortar and pestle are used for trituration of iodine and potassium iodide? Why not the clay? Clay's mortar and pestle. The glass mortar and pestle, if you triturate it, it gives the proper trituration process. These are the, and this is specially made for the trituration of two dry substances. That's why we get the smaller particular size. That's why we use the glass mortar and pestle. Then the deficiency of iodine leads to which disease? The deficiency of iodine leads to the goiter. That is hypothyroidism. State the solubility of iodine in the water. We know that the iodine is insoluble in the water. Thank you very much for attending this my practical session.